So my number for years has been 500,000. If I can make $500,000, even if that's not my take home, oh my gosh, right? Can't even fathom them. Like, not in my world, which it is in my world now. But like prior to real estate, top dollar was 40 grand. Woo! This is the truth about your social media page. We do this in my group coaching. We do this in my 22-day challenge. We do this if you talk to me as a person. If you're in our AHA group, I will constantly tell you to look at your social media and make sure one of the first things it says on there is that you're a realtor. Like, it can say that you're a dad or a mom or a sister or a brother or daughter, son, whatever. But also make sure you put that you're a realtor, because people look at that. Like, they meet you at the grocery store, they look at that. And also, I like to make sure that my phone number is right there, especially on Facebook. Like, it says Robin Merzinski. Merzinski's my maiden name. It says Robin Merzinski Man. And then it says stuff, and my phone number is right there in the bio. Because people are not very motivated and will not seek out your phone number. Because people are like, well, I have it in the about section. They ain't going to the about section. Also, if I'm sending you a referral, if I cannot find your phone number, next. I'm not gonna hunt you down. So look at your page as a public person, a public stranger, and think, hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones. Referrals. Am I easily findable? Could I easily, oh my gosh, email. The other day I wanted to email a realtor. I actually did hunt this person down. I'm going to share your win too, Anna Elizabeth. But I hunted this person. It took me like 15 minutes to find an email. I went to the website. I went to the Instagram. I went to the Facebook. You know where I found it? On the dreaded Z page. Hidden. The Z page. I don't say their name. Because they're the devil. That boy, he the devil. So I had to hunt it down. So business card suggestions. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Carla, other than I don't do business cards anymore, the paper ones. I do digital ones on the Blink or all the different, like, we just found out that we have one on our brokerage for free, but like the digital business card. And if you don't have a business card, here's a beautiful thing. What can you say? You guys know, some of you know. Oh, Jessica Nieto. You can say,
if you don't have a business card, you can just send them your contact info through your phone.
Yes, and what would you be sending it to?
Just text.
And then if you texted them, what would you have?
Their phone number.
Yeah,
Their
your phone
number. So is it still a thing? I have not used business cards in quite a while. Like, hi Jessica, I will use business cards to make sure I have some for throwing them in the raffle bin, like when they have little raffle giveaways. But most of the time I either say, oh dang, I left those at home, what's your best number, let me text you. And then bang, I got their stuff. That's right, Jessica. Or if I have a digital business card, get the one that captures their info as well, because then boom, you get it. So Carla Bowen, you said in social media. So yes, all of my stuff is on social media. If you look at my page, it won't have my email. It's because I don't really rely on email a lot, and maybe that's why that person's was hard to find. I rely on text. Most text is my biggest way to get up with me. So if I can't find your phone number, I'm going to find the next agent that I can. Digital ones are very convenient.
Stated a recommendation on the best platform. I do not have a digital card.
The BLINQ, I think is what it's called. I believe it's free and it's very user friendly. And then Vicki,
Cool.
which brokerage are you with?
Remax.
Okay. You might see if they have a free digital card, because ours does. Like, I'm with EXP and we get a free one that's a free digital card that you can use. So Buffini is a coach and he has systems, and so they're saying that they use his database and his system. Macy, do you remember the link for the digital cards? Can you post it?
Instacart.
Instacard.
Go on the web. Instacart. It's phenomenal.
But that's the one free through EXP?
Yeah, we get it free, and I actually paid for the upgrade version, which is only $99 a year.
Okay.
And they not only set it all up, but it's got a whole bunch of behind the features because you can actually put a video behind your. Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing.
Wow.
All right.
And you can put all of your links on it, so like all of your socials, and it's right on the front.
That's
And
good
your
look.
phone number and your email are right on the front.
Jessica sends her link tree. Very smart. And it is good. I think some sellers really like if you have a business card you leave at their house. You could get some just basic ones for that. I also we use Showing Time as our platform, and you can click the button done with showing, and to me that's sufficient enough. But other people really like to leave a card. I've never been big on cards, but you can find me on social media.
I've left my cards after showings, and I actually got a lead and a listing once because they didn't like their agent.
I love that. Can you share your template? Would you be okay with sharing your template in our AHA group?
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be awesome. For every brokerage, we don't sell anything. We just share real estate. Just share some love. All right, what we're going to talk about this morning, we briefly touched on it on Friday, and I said, well, let's talk about that on Monday. So 2024 is quickly approaching. We are almost at November. So November, December, January. What happens today will affect your income 90 days from today. This is way more true right this minute than it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it was a 30-day window. Right now it's 30 days. Right now for us in this world is 90 days because our listings are on the market longer and our buyers are looking for things longer because there's less to look for, right? So I like to have into my brain, we talked about my number 5 the other day. I have it on my board. Number 5 reminds me constantly that I want 5 closings a month. And that would equal to me, if I do 5 closings a month, it's going to equal to like $500,000 GCI. And if you take away taxes and stuff, then that's the number I want. So I said, let's do that little exercise together today so that you can get kind of an idea of what you need to be doing in terms of numbers on a daily basis to meet the financial goals that you have. If yours are not financial goals, that's okay. You could still say, well, I'd like to close 1 home a month, or I'd like to close 10 homes a month. But this breaks it down just a little bit for you to figure out how much money you need to make in order to have the money that you want. Okay. So let's just do a little bit of math. And if you're in my coaching, which tomorrow starts day 1 of our group coaching, we have an in-person Zoom at 11:30. In-person meeting at 11:30. And then we have a 3:00 Eastern Zoom. If you're not local and you want to come to the 3:00 Eastern Zoom, it's $200 a month. And we're doing a lot of accountability, a lot of good stuff in there. And that's in my link tree, which is in all my stuff. So, what we're looking at here is the sentence. And if you don't want to write the whole sentence, then you can write parts of it. All right. So I must close. My average commission is blank %. And then my 2024 estimated GCI or gross commission income is blank. All right. So we're going to work into this backwards. So who has a number that they want to throw out that they would like to make as their gross commission income? Now, when we say gross commission income, this does not include MLS dues. It does not include your splits with your brokerage. It does not include your transaction fees. It does not include your CE classes or your marketing or any of that. We're just saying, if I made blank number of dollars, I would be blown away. Okay. So my number for years has been 500,000. If I can make $500,000, even if that's not my take home, oh my gosh, right? Can't even fathom them. Like, not in my world, which it is in my world now. But like prior to real estate, top dollar was 40 grand. Woo, right into 40K. So who has the number they want to throw out there that they think is their realistic number for 2024 that you want to bring home? And we can just use my number if nobody wants to play with their numbers.
I'll go 150.
All right, 150. I love that you love that number because 150, this is going to blow you away, Kevin. All right, He wants to make $150,000 GCI, which means not what he's bringing home, just what he's making as the big picture. All right, what is your average commission? Like 2.5%, 3%?
2.5.
All right, 2.5% is his average commission. 2.5%. So $150,000 times 2.5% equals $375,000. We're just going to do some backwards math here. All right. Also, what's your average sales price?
Right now, probably around 375 to 400.
All right. We'll say we're going to go low, 375. Okay?
Okay.
Just for kicks. Okay, let's also, all right, sales price 375. Okay. Average commission is 2.5%, and he wants to make 150,000. All right. Average sales price 375. All right. Average sales price of 375 times 2.5% means he makes off of each commission is 93.75. Okay. So that is his average commission price. That sound about right, Kevin?
Yep, that's it.
All right. 93.75. Who knows the math? Who knows how to figure out what we want to do here? Does anybody? I do, but I just wanted to see if anybody else does. All right. What he wants is 150,000, right? So
do you divide that? Do you divide 150 by 93.75?
Yes, you do. 150, which is his GCI he wants, by his average commission, which is 93.75. And that, what number is that, Kevin? Did you do it?
16.
16. Okay, guys. Wow.
Wow.
He needs to make 16 deals a year to get to $150,000 GCI. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you don't know your average sales price, that's a really important piece for you to do. Like, go look at anything you've closed this year or last year or the year before, and add them up and divide it by 12. That'll tell you your average sales price. Okay. Well, not by 12, by whatever I was thinking by month, but if you did 30 deals divided by 30, that's your average sales price. Okay. The sales price of the house. So 500,000, if you did 30 at 500,000, that's 1.5 million divided by 30. That tells you your average sale price is 500. So you need to just know that number, because then you can figure out what number you want. All right. So Kevin needs to do 16 deals to hit $150,000. All right. So now you break that down even more. Kevin, is that, what's been your average number of deals every year?
Well, I'm fairly new, so I don't really have any.
Okay, rock on.
I'm going on average in our area, so just
Okay,
FYI.
perfect. All right, so he wants 16. So if you divide that by 12, he needs to do 1.3 closings a month, right?
Yeah.
So 1.3 closings a month. All right. Now is when you're going to break down, and Kevin, you might ask another new agent who you feel is on par with your work ethic. Just say, how many touches did it take for you for some of your deals? So like, and you guys do this, look at anything you've closed this year and just go back and go, okay, well, I started with this person in October of 21 and we just closed in September of 23. And we touched, you don't have to count every showing, but like you might have touched 56 times. All right. So if one person is 56 times from start to finish, then you're going to do math to figure out what kind of math you need to be doing on the daily to get you to the numbers that you need. Let's not go as high as 56. Let's go. What's the average number of touches before you get a close? It's actually raised in recent years. To get a blank number of touches equals a sale is what you can Google that stat. Like, how many times you need to touch somebody before you get them as a client?
Oh, you're doing the average?
Yeah.
I just think mine's 14.
Yeah, it's about 12, about 14. Okay. So to get one client, it takes 14 touches. So there's 14 right there, we know. And then with that client, they're now your client, you've signed papers or you're looking for homes or you're doing a listing, you're going to have so many more touches until closing, right? So let's just say probably the low end of that is probably 20, right? Maybe 30, because this market is longer. So 14 plus 30 is 44, right? Okay, so 44. If you need 44 touches to do 16, to do one deal, what is 44 times 16? 704 touches, right? So then I break it down on the daily. So we just did 704. All right, we're going to say that Kevin wants to take some time off this year. He's not going to work every single day of his life. He is going to have some vacations. He's going to do some holidays. He's going to spend some time with family. All right, so he needs 704 touches to get to 16 closings. So let's just take 300. 704 divided by 300 equals 2.4 on the daily. Okay, is this blowing anyone's mind? What asinine number did I just say that he needs to do on the daily in order to get 16 closings?
2.4.
2.
Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is where your mind should go. Robin's telling us to do 20 of these a day. If you do 20 of those a day, oh my gosh, you're going to be a millionaire. And that's why we put the fudge room in of 20, because I know some days you, just as I, we do a showing and we've only touched those 2 people. We do a closing and we get wrapped up and we, woo, we had a closing. That's all we do. Right? So 150 GCI is so beyond attainable. You just have to do what? Just do the work. We're like, well, I have done all these flyers and these mailers and I've knocked doors and I've called people and I've done the touches on stuff. But like, really, okay, how many sales are going to require you to actually speak to a person? What percentage? How many?
100.
100%. 100%. You're going to have to speak to the person, right? Feedback, score. Mark that as a win. If you're getting, if you're sending out these things and you're getting nothing, it's time to cut back. We talked about cutting back in order to go forward.
Yeah.
About your losses, you know? This is right now the time we should be looking to prepare for 24 so that we launch. Nerds are good. I love nerds.
But I'm happy to share those.
Please do. People love that stuff. All right, we are way over time. Thank you for being here. And take this, look at your numbers and go, man, Robin, I had no idea. Like, I remember sitting with my team leader in my Keller Williams office. Loved that man. He helped me through so much. We did this math and I was just like, and literally that year I had done 9 in my first year. That year I went there, I did 26. Then we kicked some things around. Boom, I did 52. Haven't looked back. Okay, so it's really, when I say it's a numbers game, it is really a numbers game. Okay. All right, believe in you. Give me 5. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Thank you. That's
welcome.
huge today.
I'm so glad. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here.
Bye, everyone.